Welcome to episode 9 of the Perspective Podcast. My name is Lee and I just talk about music. This is going to be an interesting episode. 9 weeks. And again, I just want to say thank you for tapping in for the 9th week. We're really doing this for 9 consecutive weeks. But yeah, we're going to be here till the 900th episode, 1000th episode. Damn. I can't wait to look back and to see how different I look, how different I talk, how different I act. But right now, I just want to be present and enjoy the moment. But yeah, episode 9. We've got quite a bit to talk about. We have quite a bit to talk about. And first of all, we're just gonna talk about the Drake and Pie Next Door album. That is a good album, and I like it. The one thing that I will say is that I was saying this, that from ever since CLB, his the way that Drake performs is different. It's not the same no more. I don't know how to explain it, but there's just something that's different. But obviously, as an artist, you're always going to evolve. You're never going to be the same. You can't be the same otherwise. You can't excel in music, even in life. And I feel like with this album, this is an R&B album. So first of all, that's what you're going to expect. It's going to be slow, chill songs, him and Pie Next Door. The album's called Some Sexy Songs For You. I think the name is actually cool. I don't think the name is actually that bad. The album cover is cool as well. I feel like people really like to just hate on anything because it's Drake. They would never do that for a Kendrick album. Because to be fair, all of his album covers are always good. So but regardless, I feel like people glaze Kendrick more than ever. Especially after this beef. Like, people used to glaze him anyway. So with this beef, yeah, it's just made it worse. It's made it easier to glaze Kendrick because he won the beef A minor, bro. But anyway, back to the album. Some Sexy Songs For You. So the song starts with CN Tower. I like CN Tower, but at the start I was like, this may be the first Drake album. Well, it's not really a Drake album, it's Pie Next Door's. However, this is the first album that I'm taking in from Drake. And it's not hitting like every outro does. I mean, intro. All the Drake's intros, they always sound really they always have that, it's okay, it's always hitting. I don't know if that makes sense. Champagne Poetry, Virginia Beach, Tuscan Leather, Over My Dead Body, Keep the Family Close, Free Smoke. You know what I mean? Like, those are heavy hitters for an album. I know I'm forgetting a couple more. Legend. Like, those are heavy hitters from an album. This one wasn't. It was just subtle. But of course, that's just because it's R&B album. Like, even Falling Back was more of a heavy hitter. Even Falling Back was more of a heavy hitter than CN Tower. And then it goes to Mothballs. Mothballs is cool. But regardless, the whole album is good. I feel like as the album was going on, I kept saying, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool. And then it just got to Spider-Man, Superman. Bro, I love that song. I love Spider-Man, Superman. Then we got Pimmy's Dilemma. And let me just say something real quick. Pimmy, I'm going to be tapped into her music. Because her music, that interlude, sensational. Honestly, bro, that interlude was so good. And it just makes me realize that there's so many artists out there that we don't know about. And it's just about tapping in. And one thing I love is when these big artists put on these smaller artists, because it puts them on a scale that they deserve. It really does put them on a scale that they deserve. And hey, shout out to Pimmy, because that was beautiful. I honestly feel like her voice reminded me of Summer Walker. If I was to close my eyes and to hear that, I genuinely think that was Summer Walker from way back, from when she started, because there's a lot of similarity. But Pimmy's interlude, W. I like Raining in Houston. That is a really good song. I like the beat switches. I like the beat switches. There was a lot of beat switches on this album, and it's probably the most beat switched album or EP or the most beat switched project I've ever heard in my life. Like, majority of the songs all had a beat switch, and hey, I'm here for it. I'm actually here for it. Raining in Houston is catchy. And let's talk about Nokia real quick. Nokia. I'm a day one defender of that song. I mean, I know there's not people are not really hating on that song because it actually is a good song, but Nokia, bro, that shit is catchy, is very catchy, and the production of that song as well, it just makes me realize, okay, Drake's in his bag, he's having fun again, and we need that type of music. I feel like after this beef, the one thing that Drake and Kendrick have in common is that they're both like just having fun now. Like now that this stuff is finished, they're doing the most that they can just to have fun and just capture the moment. But I feel like if I don't know if this is a hot take, but I feel like only certain people can make songs like that. I feel like if Kendrick did that, it would have been like, what are you doing, bro? But only a few artists can do that. For example, Travis with Modern Jam. Bro, there was a video where someone did a mashup of the Nokia beat and had Travis's vocals in it, and it literally just fits. It fits perfectly. But regardless, only a few artists can cultivate that sound and make it sound good. I feel like if a few people do it, it would just sound too much. But Nokia is a good song, especially the beat switch. I do prefer the first part though. However, the second part is very good, as well as Give Me a Hug. I think everyone loves that one because hey, it's a good song. I really like Lasers. I like the whole tape, to be fair. I'd still give it a 7.5. 7.5 out of 8. No, 7.5/8. I think that's a W rating because need more time with it, and there is a lot of fillers in that song that were not needed. And obviously with that album as well, he did mention the Kendrick and just the whole beef situation. And yeah, there was on Rain in Houston, he said, what did he say? He said something on the lines like, you say it's just music, but it's deeper than that, my love. Because I know that they'd love to see me, like, I don't know, it's not gonna get smoother. He basically is just saying it's deeper than music, and he does not see anything getting smoother than this. So whatever they have prepared, hey, it's tough. But yeah, he's over this rap beef. He's now just trying to turn up and just have fun. And speaking of, he's just trying to turn up and have fun. The guy's gonna be headlining Wireless, and not just for 1 day, for 3 days, July 11th till July 13th. And it's crazy because I went Wireless 2023 and I was saying, yeah, I'm done going to the festivals now because 3 days at Wireless, okay, like it's cool. However, the, they got me hooked, and I never thought I'd actually see the day of getting hooked to go back to Wireless for 3 days. I never thought that, but we're gonna be there because Drake's gonna be headlining all 3 days. And it's not even just because of that, it's because of the people that are performing there too. So Friday's more of an R&B type of day. You got Pie Next Door and you got Summer Walker. Valid. I've never seen Pie Next Door, I've never seen Summer. I really want to see both of them. And both of them in 1 day. And I'm just deep in. Summer Walker, they're definitely gonna play Girls Need Love. They're definitely gonna play Just Might Be. Oh man, Just Might Be a hoe. But as well as Saturday. Is just him and Amanda, and bro, that's like Dave, Skepta, Huss, Sench, Gigs, well, not every single, but majority of UK artists, and we're gonna be there. Sunday is the Afro and dancehall type. You know what I mean, Bashment, Burna Boy, and Vibes Cartel. So hey, we're gonna hear him play Blem or My Dibba Rhythm, you know what I mean? Like those type of songs, One Dance, those type of songs, and I'm here for that, man. If he plays Blem, I'll actually cry. He has to play Blem if that's the type of vibe he's having for that night. Man, I hope the weather's good as well. I really hope the weather's good. Bro, him playing Blem, that's gonna go crazy. I actually cannot wait for that because yeah, I really cannot wait for the 3 days. But yeah, I ended up getting the 3 day tickets, and I'm gonna use this as a manifestation. Even though I've got the 3 tickets, I have a feeling, and I'm putting it out there in the world that I will be working there. However, well, not working, but I'll be I'll be working alongside with Wireless or people alongside them. I've tried for so many years, and we're still trying, and that's the main thing, to keep trying. So I'm gonna put this out in the universe. I will be working or be partnered or do something with Wireless this year, to the point that I won't even need to have my ticket, that I can just sell it. If not, regardless, we will be there anyway. It's not going to change a single thing. However, I'm going to graft. I'm going to move with faith and trust and keep grafting, because I believe in the vision. You know, I know that I'm blessed and grateful with the platform that you have given me, that it can be taken further and that I can work at festivals. I feel like that's more than a perfect thing to do, and I'm willing to do that. So yeah, putting out on the universe, I'm letting go, I'm accepting, I'm manifesting, and I'm just trusting in the process. And in that process, we're gonna graft. We're gonna graft and take that risk, and just to keep going. But yeah, Wireless is gonna be good. But honestly, this year is looking ridiculous for like concerts or festivals, because you have Coachella coming up. That's in less than 2 months now. The days are getting closer for that. So yeah, you got Coachella coming up, and then after that you got I got Beyonce tickets. I forgot to tell you guys. I'm going to see Beyonce for her Cowboy Carter tour, and I know that the album may have had a lot of mixed reviews, and it's understandable. However, you can't not see Beyonce. I've never seen her, and I think she really is one of the best performers ever. And despite if you like the album or not, she's gonna play a part of her discography that you'll like, which is similar to the Renaissance album. She played a lot of her Renaissance album, but she played a lot of her other stuff too. So regardless, she's gonna put on a show. The set list is gonna look good. The stage set is gonna look good. You just have to. I think she's really an artist that you have to see live, because once she's gone, she's gone. And in terms of like, she's not gonna be performing. I thought that her Renaissance one was gonna be over, but hey, we're here for it, and I'm grateful that I'm able to go to these concerts and festivals. I'm grateful that I'm able to even still be. Actually, I'm always thriving with these things, but but yeah, it's good to, you know, be able to go to see people. And the fact is, I'm going to see Beyonce on my own. I'm not paying to see. I'm not going with a friend. I'm going on my own. Going a little solo trip. I got tickets from like Ticketmaster. I'm gonna be sitting at the back, because I feel like for a show like that, I'm not really fussed how close I am. As long as I'm there, as long as I can see her, even if I'm at the ceiling, then hey, we're having a good time regardless. Bro, so yeah, go and see Beyonce, and then the month after that, got Kendrick. Bro, this is where it gets tough. So Kendrick is on the Thursday, and then Wireless is on the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There's no way I'm seeing Drake and Kendrick in this. I'm seeing Kendrick and Drake within the same week. Not even within 24 hours together. I'm seeing both of them. Damn. Literally, do you know how crazy that is? I'll be seeing Kendrick perform Not Like Us on a Thursday, and then on a Friday I'll be seeing Drake perform. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, but hey, I just love music, innit? So it has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with me at all. But yeah, that's gonna be crazy. I'm still 50-50 if I should go Reading, because obviously I'm going Coachella. Travis is headlining, and I'm thinking, do I need to go? However, Reading is that festival. I've been going to Reading ever since 2022. Oh, I've been going Reading for a while, and it's a good festival. It's a funny festival, I cannot lie. However, I've always worked or camped. I feel like if I was to go this time, I'll actually pay to go, and I'll just go for one day. I'll just go on Sunday. I don't think it's worth going a weekend, because I think the lineup is a bit. It's a bit. You know what I mean, it's not really. I feel like they really blew the budget on Travis this year, because he's that much of a top artist now that to book him, it's just a lot of money, innit? Like, you can literally tell the way that they're advertising Reading this year. Travis is like the face front of the festival. I don't even know who else is Lancey's gonna be performing. Bring Me the Horizon. I don't listen to them. Eminem was supposed to be headlining, but his mother passed, R.I.P. And obviously, you gotta take care of your mental health and mourn your losses. Is that the correct term? Mourn your losses. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. You know what I mean? But yeah, it has to be done, innit? Like, if that was to happen, of course, you'd mourn someone's death and actually take time and not do all these things. However, yeah, so I'm debating whether to go Reading, but we will see. I might fuck around and actually go because I know a couple of people that are going, a couple of my guys are going, so why not? And speaking of, I'm on a big like tangent now. I think I've just changed the perspective a lot of times today, but I was realizing I'm not fussed about spending money on all these concerts and festivals because one, it's worth doing. Two, I love music. I love talking about music. I make content about music. You know what I mean? I have friends around music that are going to be there. But even if I'm going to be on my own, I love anything to do with music. It's something that makes me happy. Why wouldn't I do that? It's like, say for example, someone like who loves football so much, or someone who's into fashion, makes content about fashion. Of course, you're gonna go to New York Fashion Week or Paris Fashion Week. You're going to invest your money to go places to be around the things that you're invested on, you know? So the money is the last of your worries because you're thinking far ahead. You're thinking, this is good because one, it's your happy place. Two, you can meet new people and make experiences. And three, you can just have fun and create content. It's literally a prize in one. So the money situation about, oh damn, it's a lot of money or I'm not willing to do that. It's I could not care less. You know what I mean? I'm willing to graft to go to these places because I believe that it's a blessing. It's a blessing to even go there. I don't know how we're gonna manage, but we will be okay and we'll forever find a way. So yeah, this is your sign to do not be a sissy to pay for these concerts or anything that is a part of your field that you enjoy. If you want to do it, go. Don't be a sissy. And there's a cat that's like watching me. It's like a black cat. Damn. Yeah, you know to look away. But yeah, do not be afraid to spend your money, man, on things that you enjoy. Because time is only getting shorter. You know what I mean? We only live once. And that's a fact. And I'm just trying to put Vaseline on right now. Give me a second. I want to talk about SZA for a second. Cause she's my babes. However, I was listening to, what song was I listening to? I was listening to Slime You Out the other day, and I was deep and she really did Drake dirty, you know. How can you appear on two songs on his album, Slime You Out and Rich Baby Daddy, like, and that released in October, yeah? You can do that, and then a year later, glazing the fuck out of Kendrick to the point that you release 3 songs with him. I don't know, and the thing is, no one actually mentioned that. I don't know if that's me. I don't know, but this is something that's like, that's kind of crazy. Like, of course, you're always gonna fuck with Kendrick because he put you on TDE. Like, besides the point, you know what I mean? You're always gonna fuck with him, but that is a bit tough. That is a bit tough, and no one said anything. It's like a bit weird, but hey, I still fuck with SZA. I still fuck with his music, but damn. Till this day, I still think, what did he do? Like, what did Drake actually do to make the industry hate him? The industry can actually hate him, but he'll always do well. Regardless, he's always gonna get his money up. Like, you can literally hate on the guy, but he's always going to do well. That's why he's out in Australia doing his tour when everyone's hating on him during the Super Bowl and the Grammys. That's why he's doing this wireless thing, because he knows that it's gonna do well regardless. And what else is it? The album, the Some Sexy Songs for You, is the most streamed R&B album in 24 hours. The amount, like, regardless, he's still going to do well, regardless if people try to bring him down, and it's crazy. Hey, it says in the Bible, you will never be shaken, no matter how much you fall. So yeah, the way that he's playing his cards is right, and I salute to it, because I feel like if it was someone else, they would crumble badly. And yeah, regardless whatever he does, people are just gonna say it's corny. But if it was someone else doing that, they'd be like, you know what, Fairs. You know what I mean? And that's always been the case with his music anyway, or just him as a character. People are just always gonna say that it's corny. But hey, man, and yeah, I saw a tweet, someone saying he like, oh, this guy's pushing 40, 38, whatever, whatever, because some of the lyrics he's be saying, bro, how old is Future again? How old is Future? Like 41. Like cut the guy some slack for real, because damn, you got Future that be saying like a whole lot of everything, a whole lot of nothing. You know what I mean? Like he's really the unk. Damn, Drake is 38. Damn. Wow. Yeah, man. That's crazy. However, now let's talk about life for a little bit, and I'll just get onto like my injury, bro. So, life right now is going okay. I feel like these concerts or festivals that I've got booked is a good thing. Now it has me anticipated for the future, but I really wanted to just stay in the present. My injury, I went to the gym today, did a push day, and I'm getting stronger because I'm able to lift more on bench. But I was doing my part of my rehab plan because we're on week 3. I'm meant to be on the treadmill for 10 minutes, like doing like a light walk or jog. I could only do 4 minutes, bro. I was in pain. It was not good at all, and it's to the point that it really made me frustrated because it's like, damn, what have I even been healing during these past 3 weeks? Have I actually really been healing? But it happens. It's never going to be linear. It's all about timing and just trust. And then I was doing my Bulgarian squats. I felt fine. I was doing my step ups. I felt weak, but I felt fine. Step downs, fine. Seated leg extensions. It feels weird, but I felt fine. It's just, damn, like the running situation was so annoying, so annoying. I came back home and then I did my size, like I did my routine when I got back home, and it's good to just keep up with that routine, even when it can be um discouraging to do it. I feel like discipline really plays a good part, and I want to continue to stay disciplined. I've been taking more cold showers. Bro, today the cold shower was freezing. Freezing to the point that smoke or whatever, frost or whatever was like evaporating from my body. It was ridiculous. My body, my chest was red. I never thought that I could look red. But like the way that my body was adapting to that yeah. And the one thing that happens is after bro, this cat. But after I finish taking my cold showers, I get changed, whatever. I get the shivers, and the shivers are uncontrollable. They are so uncontrollable, bro. Bro, I honestly feel like I'm doing a Harlem Shake. Like, bro, I cannot control it. It's just proper. It's proper just shaking, and I'm just like, damn. I try to stop, try to control it, and it just comes right back. But it's a part of the process, and I love it. Taking a cold shower is important because you really get that buzz. You really get a buzz, and especially it reduces injury. So I'd recommend you to take a cold shower at least once a week. I try to take it. Actually, I try to take it 2 to 3 times a week. I feel like 2 times, perfect. 3 times, you're really just trying to freeze your body. You're really trying to freeze your body, but it's worth doing it, man. I feel like taking a cold shower, it's good for you, innit? And why wouldn't you take a cold shower? And what I want to talk about now is, this may be off topic, but be the person that you want to be. I spoke about that earlier, but surround yourself around the people, the things that you want to be around. If you see something that you enjoy and you would like to do, have things on your phone, have things on your social media that is that you want to be able to see it so that you can be part of it, because it's literally like you're a product of your environment. The people that you're around most of the time, you end up becoming like them. If you like follow and watch all like the things that you want to be, you will imitate that mindset or the way that they speak, and you'll end up being like that. I feel like it's important to understand though the bad imitations and the good imitations. If it doesn't feel right from within, walk away. I feel like you always got to do everything with the good intention and to keep your integrity close to what makes you happy. Don't be afraid to be your person, because you're always going to find someone who resonates with you, or is or just thinks that your stuff is lit. As what Frank Ocean's mom says, be confident within yourself, you know? So be the person that you want to be, and that's just like, if you want to be a person that is more fit in fitness, whatever, go to the gym, do that more often. What, like, all these little things, it's compound effects. The hardest part is always going to be getting out of the house. This morning, it was like, I don't know how cold it was, but it was freezing. My car was frosted up, and we're in the 17th of February. 17th of February, and it's frosting up. However, when you're in a car, when you get to the gym, you're in a completely different mindset. Every time before I leave the car when I'm going to the gym, I always pray, saying like, this is a good workout. You know, it's always good to pray, or it's always good to put yourself in a mindset that this is gonna be a good workout. Regardless, even if it doesn't go my way, I choose to accept and choose to understand that we will get there regardless. So yeah, always do that and just keep going with whatever you're doing, bro. There's so many things in life that are just unpredictable, and you don't know when tomorrow's the last day. So just go crazy and keep the family close is one thing that I'll forever say. Keeping the family close. I can't stress this out more than enough. Like, keep your family close, because they're important. You know, my nephew is important. My family are important, very important, and it's important. It really is important. Read books as well. I feel like sometimes in this life, and bear in mind, this is me myself, I feel like because I've got some knowledge, I may feel like I've got more than enough. There's never too much knowledge to know, or gain, or wisdom to gain. There's always something to learn, and that's a fact. And I'm willing to learn, I'm willing to grow, I'm willing to be a better person, not just for me, but for people around me. And I choose to grow and adapt and just turn things around, turn life into a way that it's supposed to be. Regardless, we are exactly where we're supposed to be, and I'm blessed, I'm grateful for the opportunity. And yeah, we just gotta keep standing on our business and growing. In God's timing, a way will always be found, and I choose to trust in that, because it's life. And hey, Jack Harlow was back with new music, and it was cool. What was the song called again? Okay, so his song was called Set You Free, and it was a cool song. It's basically him saying that he can't see himself in a relationship. He's better on his own. And a few days after, for Valentine's Day, he was seen at a restaurant on his own. It could either be a PR stunt, or he could actually just be doing that. We'll never know, because I feel like it can be a lot of PR work, you know, so that people can see that, take a picture of it and post it, which is what's happened. It has a little buzz now. But yeah, those songs, Set You Free, and the other one, Tranquility, valid. But I prefer Tranquility though. I feel like Set You Free is a bit too quick. It's a bit too fast tempo. Like, yeah, it actually is. But the songs that have released as well, Nems has released this single Code. I ain't heard it yet. I don't know. I need to tap into it. And then Daniel Caesar and Rex Orange released 2 songs, and I cannot lie, the cover that they have is so bad. So bad, bro. I don't know what got in their mind to create that as a single artwork. Like, it really is horror. I'll just show you now. Like, what? Come on, bro. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? It just looks like stick mouth. It just looks like stick mouth as well. SZA also dropped another version of Lana. She dropped more songs on it, and she dropped Joni, that has Don Toliver, Take You Down, Open Arms, but with just her own feature, because she did one earlier. More, it's always been like previewed or uploaded, and it was quite popular. It was blown up on TikTok, so it makes sense for her to do that. And then PSA, and they did people wrong. She did people wrong with PSA. So the trailer of that song is actually the full song. But yeah, Lana is a good album, and I therefore thought with it. I can't wait to see her Oh my gosh. I honestly feel like this tour that Kendrick is doing is gonna be a big tour. I feel like it may be bigger than big as a what? I feel like it will be similar to Drake's tour. I know I keep talking about them back to back, but it will be similar in terms of 21 Savage, like when 21 Savage has his set, and then after that is Kendrick, and then they come out and do a few songs together, and then that's it. You know? I feel like it will be on that wavelength, but regardless, it's a W. That they are really standing on business. I'm still listening to The Weeknd's album. Hurry Up Tomorrow is really that album. Honestly, I love that album. I keep listening to Take Me Back to LA, and I keep listening to what other song do I keep? Oh, Enjoy the Show, bro. Both of them songs, good. Even the intro and Try for Me, or Cry for Me, whatever it is, bro. The whole album, I really love it. Baptized in Fear is a good song, but I do really like Give Me Mercy or Giving Up on Me or Reflections Laughing or I Can't Wait to Get There. Oh, there's so many good songs on the album. Without a Warning. Um, Hurry Up Tomorrow, the outro is okay. It's a cool song, but the whole album is just, man. I really want to see him now. That album, like hearing that album, it's made to be heard live, and it's made to be heard live, and I can't wait to see him because damn, it's such a good album. It's a really good album, really good album. I got scammed £200 the other day, and it's crazy because I did it with good intention. Literally, the way that this happened, yeah. So my mom loves Coldplay, right? And I've always had that dream that I want to take my mom to see Coldplay. So they're doing their tour in August, and they're literally doing so many shows at Wembley, right, in London. And I was just like, they're doing so many shows anyway. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get my mom a ticket. I tried to get one when the tickets released a couple months back. They just sold the fuck out. They just sold it out, bro. So then didn't get a chance. So I was like, damn, what can I do? Oh, I kept going on the Ticketmaster app to see if there's any tickets. None. There's actually no tickets. Shit, bro, it's tough. So then I made a TikTok video thinking, these guys are gang. Who can I ask? I did that, right? And then got in contact with one of the girls, and then she was like, oh, 100 per person. And me realizing the way that things went on, like my mind was just so locked in on the price. Like, yeah, that's calm. And yeah, it really did mess me up because I didn't even ask if I can see the ticket. I just took, I was being very naive. And one thing about me, I'm actually smart when it comes to things like that. But then was not smart. And the thing that made me believe that she had the tickets and stuff, or her caption. I mean, not her caption, her bio. I don't have it, but her bio was something like, "Oh, trust God" or something. It was like ridiculous. It was a Bible verse. You really can't do that, bro. You know how backwards that is. You got a Bible verse as your bio, yeah, and you're scamming people to make it seem like you don't, to make it look like you're just a normal person. Like, we're not saying that, to make it look like you're um a good person when really you're just scamming people. You know how ridiculous it is. So yeah, I ended up sending the money, whatever. I'm cool. And as soon as I sent it, deep down I was like, yeah, I've just been scammed. There was just something inside me that I was like, yep, I've just been scammed. Was messaging to get my ticket, was not getting no message. Was not getting no message, none, nothing. And this was at like 12. I did not sleep till like 2 a.m., bro. I was messaging back to back to back saying, give me my money, give me my money, give me my money. Oh, and then actually no, before I went to sleep, I rang the bank. It was a 24-hour bank. Rang them, and then they said you gotta ring this number in the morning. Cool. Noted it down. Rang them in the morning at 8. So they said they're open at 8. I woke up. I rang them at 8. Yeah, it was a full conversation. Shout out to the guy because he was very, very, very helpful. He sounded like he's on job, but I was just accepting it. But I was just upset, bro. So upset. But then yeah, they helped. And then they were like, okay, you will know what's happening within the next 5 working days. I'm like, shit. And then I was like, after this, I was like, I gotta go to the gym, bro. I don't even think I'm gonna film content today. I'm just gonna go to the gym. So I went to the gym. I'm doing my workout, and it's like half an hour in. I just check my phone. and then I see a notification saying my money's come back into my account. I'm thinking, raw. This is all because of God. Because honestly, when this was happening, the amount of times I was praying, like it's important to pray and say that you trust God or whatever. Like, bro, I promise you cannot say that God is not ruining them situations. Because I was literally saying before I got my money back, I was like, bro, at the end of the day, it's just money. I'll get it back. It's not the root of all things. Regardless, we're going to be okay, and regardless, it's not going to stop me from, from achieving or doing well. I think regardless, I did things with good intention. We just slip up and things happen. We just keep pushing forward. And then I get that happening. I'm like, yo, sheesh. Like, damn. Okay, the power of the tongue is ridiculous. The power of the tongue is crazy. So yeah, got my money back. So now we lit. And then I ended up spending it to get Beyonce tickets. And I'm going to Wireless now. That's the story. but yeah, I think we're going to wrap up for today's pod. Episode 9. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you're doing well. And I hope you're enjoying the podcast. 9 weeks consecutively. You would have thunk it. But yeah, I'm literally going to wrap this up, film, and then edit and get this uploaded for the day that you guys see this. Because this is on Monday. It's currently the 17th of February. So yeah, hope you guys do well. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.